We're back with another eastasiasoft showcase, this time featuring titles we've got planned for the rest of spring 2023 and beyond. Are you ready? Let's get started. First, a quick reminder that cult classic JRPG MUGEN Souls is now available for Nintendo Switch. This updated version of MUGEN Souls includes all prior extras while faithfully adapting the content of the Japanese original, including the infamous Hot Springs minigames. Physical editions are currently available through online retail partner PlayAsia. Next up, we are thrilled to reveal that eastasiasoft will be bringing hack-and-slash adventure VALERIA the Pagan Priestess to consoles and PC, combining fluid pixel art animation with side-scrolling action and deep RPG elements. VALERIA the Pagan Priestess is a savage and sexy celebration of old-school dark fantasy themes, modernized with visceral combat and a sprawling world map waiting to be explored. Take the role of this sexy and foul-mouthed heroine VALERIA as she journeys through a land ravaged by monster hordes. It's kill or be killed as VALERIA uses swords, bombs, magic, and more to survive and slay creatures while rescuing maidens and gathering loot. Unlock and upgrade abilities, equip weapons and armor, execute vicious combos, and dismember enemies with ultraviolet style. But this brutal world works both ways, and if VALERIA fails or hesitates in dealing death, she could quickly face a gruesome end of her own. VALERIA the Pagan Priestess is now in development for PC and console platforms. Wishlist today on Steam, and be sure to follow us on social media to stay up to date on future developments. Enter the cute and satisfying world of Color Pals, where brain-teasing puzzles meet single-screen platforming fun. Enjoy 50 stages of hue-based trickery as you take the role of a colored cube and navigate 2D maze-like levels to reach a portal on the far side. But be careful, you can only touch walls, floors, ceilings, and platforms that match your current color. Use lightning bolts to change your cube's color and get across safely while collecting stars, up to 3 per stage. Use keys to unlock certain blocks and clear a new path. Then touch the portal and move on to the next stage, each more complex and challenging than the last. Color Pals will arrive on Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms May 3rd. A new and exciting game type joins the popular Pretty Girls series. Pretty Girls 2048 Strike is a slide puzzle battle game where you move and combine number blocks to increase their damage counter. By sliding the blocks against enemies, you reduce their health points and work to clear them from the board as fast as possible. Select a character, use quick thinking strategy to gain the upper hand, and eliminate opponents from 5 demon tribes to claim victory. As you defeat opponents in Pretty Girls 2048 Strike, you'll earn points to unlock new characters and costumes, all of which can be viewed in the enhanced dressing room mode and used to assemble custom dioramas. Pretty Girls 2048 Strike drops onto PS5, PS4, and Nintendo Switch May 11th. In an unnamed city deep in the urban sprawl lies a darkened building of brick and concrete filled with boxes, documents, appliances, and enigmatic workers of all sorts. In first-person adventure Under the Warehouse, take the role of a worker who receives a phone call and a request for help. The caller needs an egg that lies somewhere in the confines of the warehouse, but to find it, you'll need to converse with other workers, uncover clues, collect items, and solve puzzles in classic point-and-click style. With multiple endings to discover, the surreal journey ahead will test your wits and reward your curiosity, if you've got the courage to face it. Under the Warehouse creeps onto Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms May 17th. The boys are back for their biggest and boldest entry yet in OTOKO Cross Pretty Boys Dropout. Featuring 45 stages of block puzzler action, OTOKO Cross Pretty Boys Dropout brings together a cast of 9 cross-dressing Otokonoko characters, each with their own backstories to discover and a wardrobe of increasingly sexy outfits to unlock. Slide blocks left and right to match groups of a single color, and clear them to drop character icons towards exits at the bottom of the screen. Now, some exits need to be unlocked before they can be used, and new block mechanics will be gradually introduced as difficulty ramps up. Of course, the infamous Naked mode will become available once all main stages are cleared. Plus, there's a challenge mode to keep you coming back for more quality time with the cute cast. Use the points you earn to unlock outfits and backdrops in any order you like. Then assemble them into your own custom dioramas in the enhanced dressing room mode. OTOKO Cross Pretty Boys Dropout comes to Steam first on May 25th. Sense's Midnight, the first in an anthology of sequels to fan-favorite Sense, a cyberpunk ghost story, will soon make its way to consoles. This love letter to 3D survival horror classics of the 90s features tank controls and fixed camera angles to nostalgic effect. Discover the secrets of the Midnight Door and the surrounding park via environmental storytelling and lore. Manage limited inventory slots carefully to avoid backtracking. Weigh risk and reward on puzzles that might alert vengeful spirits. Oh, and use hiding spots to temporarily elude the ghosts that's stalking you. Senses Midnight comes to Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms on June 7th. Physical pre-orders are now open with online retail partner PlayAsia for PS5 and Nintendo Switch. Save an island in peril while on a childhood holiday in Reverie, Sweet As Edition. With restless spirits threatening the safety of Toromi Island's inhabitants, Tai must venture through dangerous dungeons and across a variety of colorful environments to put the spirits to rest. This enhanced edition includes a nightmare difficulty mode, an additional mini-game, a quick select item wheel, stamp system, more NPC dialogue, and updated sprites, making it the definitive way to experience this wondrous retro adventure. Reverie Sweet As Edition launches for PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, Steam, Windows Store, and the Epic Game Store on June 28th. Full details on PS5 physical editions will also be shared very soon. Familiar faces from across the Sword and Fairy universe come together to run an inn and build a happy life in Sword and Fairy Inn 2. A cute and casual life simulation RPG that combines a huge variety of gameplay mechanics in adorable chibi style. Manage a family restaurant, travel the world to find legendary kitchenware and trade special food items, grow crops, play mini-games, and more. But above all else, you'll need to make sure your customers are happy with the services you provide, which will bring more people to the village and make your inn a bustling success story. As you manage the inn, you'll be able to assign specific roles to each character you meet and recruit. And as you progress, you'll learn more about each of your companions, their goals, personalities, skills, and their often comical flaws. Sword and Fairy Inn 2 is coming soon for Nintendo Switch. You've been invited to the Boo Party. Recruited by a sketchy scientist, your job is to enter the site of a recent paranormal disturbance and come back with photographic evidence that ghosts and monsters are real. Real sexy, that is. Boo Party is a top-down pixel art adventure where you interact with NPCs, fulfill special jobs and side quests, find key items, and play a wide variety of mini-games to get the scoop on a dozen supernaturally seductive ladies. Explore the mansion at your own pace, complete missions for an interesting cast of characters, and snap those photos to document the spicy secrets you uncover. For science, of course. Get ready for a lighthearted adventure that's sure to bring a smile to your mortal face, all set to a groovy soundtrack by Crawlco Block Knockers composer OSC. Boo Party is coming soon for Nintendo Switch. Get ready for a fantastically frantic side-scrolling shooter experience in Rollbolt. Featuring 16 levels across 4 different worlds, Rollbolt stages are packed with enemies that can be quickly dismantled by your projectiles or by hopping on their heads. But beware of big bosses at the end of each world. Collect computer chips to spend like currency on upgrades and increase your robot's maximum health, improve jumping and double jump capabilities, or unlock weapons and raise damage output. Rollbolt is coming soon for PS5, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. Experience an unlikely supernatural romance of the furry kind in Magic Exposure Yuri visual novel. While cleaning her family's house, Bianca finds an old camera and unwittingly disturbs a spirit living there, who then decides to do anything necessary to make Bianca delete her photos, even spending a week pretending to be her best friend. Will she convince Bianca, or could this somehow turn into a first love encounter for the unlikely pair? Magic Exposure Yuri visual novel is coming soon for PS5, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. Get ready to arm yourself to the teeth and save the world from a cyborg invasion. Brave Soldier Invasion of Cyborgs is a side-scrolling run-and-gun action game that recalls the 2D pixel art style and tough but fair challenges of 16-bit and arcade classics. Take the role of a courageous commando as he stomps through 30 unique stages spanning jungles, snowfields, cliff tops, and more, as he hunts down the mechanical menace that threatens mankind. Brave Soldier Invasion of Cyborgs blasts onto Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms later this year. Get ready for an adventure packed with sexy discoveries in NEKO Secret Homecoming. Upon hearing about an anime factory that piques her interest, our cat-eared heroine takes a trip to NEKO Town to see what kind of place it is. Unable to contain her mischievous curiosity, she wanders the streets of NEKO Town searching for hidden secrets, discovers shops and other locales, meets residents, and picks locks to enter spaces she probably doesn't belong, including the anime factory itself. NEKO Secret Homecoming mixes third-person 3D exploration with 2D puzzles. Hacking the anime factory's terminals will require picture puzzles to be solved, thereby unlocking saucy images, while other mini-games are hidden throughout the world for good casual variety, whether it's playing darts or cracking a safe. Your heroine can be fully customized from head to toe, too, from accessories and outfits to body shape and hairstyle. NEKO Secret Homecoming arrives on PS5, PS4, and Nintendo Switch later this year. Embark on a pushing puzzle adventure through the seasons in Fluffy MILO. Featuring 60 stages of casual brain-teasing fun, presented in top-down 3D style, Fluffy MILO puts you in control of an adorable feline as you help him fill his bowls with delicious milk. For every 15 stages you clear, your surroundings change from tropical themes and forests to snowy fields as the seasons shift. Will you help Milo satisfy his milk cravings? Fluffy MILO is coming soon for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, Xbox, and Windows Store platforms. When a powerful and sinister wizard named Malzer steals the hearts of the Toronto Kingdom's people, hope remains in the hands of those few heroes whose bonds are strong enough to protect them from the dark sorcery. Toronto is a run-and-gun game with a medieval twist. Blades take the place of bullets as the heroes traverse side-scrolling stages, from forests and fields to castle walls, quelling the heartless fiends that now roam the land in solo or co-op play. Toronto is coming soon for Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox consoles. Farming takes patience, as everyone knows. Unless you're playing agriculture, that is. Agriculture is a fast-paced twist on beloved farming sim mechanics, where the goal is to grow each stage's required crops as quickly as you can using limited resources. Buy seeds and tool upgrades from the shop to aid in your efforts, but purchase responsibly, and always keep your wallet in mind. If you run out of money before meeting the stage goals, you lose. Agriculture will sprout onto Nintendo Switch, PlayStation, and Xbox platforms later this year. And that does it for this East Asia Soft Showcase. Quite the lineup, don't you think? As always, thank you for watching, and we hope to see you playing all of these exciting new indies as they fill the months ahead.